What's up, guys? It's Sebastian here with Strength Stuff, and today's video is going to be about eating. More specifically, about how to force yourself to eat if you're someone with a weak appetite, or you find that the day just escapes you and you go, oh fuck, it's like 6 o'clock, I've only had one meal today. And you want to kind of progress and get those results. You need to increase your calorie intake. It's a good time to be talking about it because I'm currently eating grapes, but essentially, you've had a lot of clients in the past and friends who either have weak appetites, they found that they're just not very hungry very often, or the day escapes them and a whole day goes by and they realize they haven't eaten as much as they know they should have, or that they know that their body needs. Now, this little trick is something that I kind of picked up over time and kind of connected with something that I had learned back in one of my psychology classes. Now, it's a pretty basic principle, and it has to do with Pavlovian conditioning. Now, if you're not too familiar with that principle, essentially there was a gentleman by the name of Pavlov, and he had a dog, and he would produce food to the dog, in which case the dog would salivate, it would drool at the sight of the food. And so whenever he produced the food and the dog would salivate, he would ring a bell. And he did this over and over and over again until the point that the dog had associated the bell with the feeding time, so that once he would stop producing the food and simply rang the bell, the dog would still salivate. Now you're probably wondering, what does this have to do with me and my inability to eat or my weak appetite? So essentially the same principles apply in terms of meal times. So what you need to kind of get yourself going would be a phone, a smartphone, or any other type of device in which you can set multiple alarms. And so you set your alarms when you know you need to be eating, be it 8 a.m., noon, 3, 6, and then an evening snack before bed. Whatever the times you that are that pertain specifically to you in terms of your eating and your goals, you take those principles and you apply them to those alarms. So that whenever the alarm goes off, you know, okay, time for breakfast. The alarm goes off, time for lunch, alarm goes off, and so on and so on and so on. And with enough repetition, even if you're someone who finds it's hard to eat the meals as they come, or you're just not hungry, or the day escapes you, just boom, whole day's gone, you haven't eaten as much as you should have. When that alarm goes off, it's a trigger for your brain to go, I need to eat right now. And eventually, you'll find that your appetite will get structured around those alarms. So the bell will go off and you'll go, you know what? Yeah, actually I am hungry. I'm going to eat something now. And the bell and the alarm will go off and you'll be hungry. And the next alarm will go off and you'll be hungry. So essentially you're doing the same thing. You're conditioning your brain and essentially your appetite to work in tandem with these alarms, to kind of force your mind into thinking, I'm hungry at these specific times that coincide directly with you and your particular goals. So that's it for today, guys. It's something I invite you guys to do. Leave a comment below if you tried it, how it worked for you. This is I've had great degrees of success doing this with myself and with clients in the past. I had a very strenuous meal plan at one point in time, and it involved waking up at like 6 in the morning to eat, and then continuously eating every 2 hours after that. And this was I use the same principle for that, to continuously having a meal at those 2-hour increments, and it worked wonderfully. So I'm very excited to see how it works for you. Keep me posted. Don't forget to like and subscribe. More content coming soon, guys. That's it.